Hey everybody, it's Winnie from Stakecito, and today I am back with a video about Penumbra. Now, if you are a Cosmos DeFi power user, or you've even just interacted with various DeFi applications within the Cosmos ecosystem, or contributed to privacy, GitHub repositories, and every other qualifier for the Penumbra airdrop, you received a drop prior to their mainnet. MAINNET is now here, and a lot of you are trying to access your tokens, and unfortunately when I've gone on crypto Twitter, many of you were unable to. I actually was stranded as well, so I tweeted about it, and then Zaki and a couple of other community members kind of told me what to do, and it all has to do with the RPC. Once you change the RPC, you should be good to go. But as a side note, before I walk you through how to do that, is now trading also on Osmosis, and it's going for about 40 cents. So that is, as of right now, it's like 1:10 a.m. on Thursday morning. I'm a night owl, and yeah, so if you want to trade on Osmosis, by all means go ahead. But this video is basically to help the lot of you, who are a lot, to figure out how to access your tokens and how to use the Penumbra DEX. So yeah, let's get into it. So first off, you're going to go on to Penumbra by clicking on your extension and then clicking on Manage Portfolio. When you do this, you're going to receive an error. It's going to say block sync error, connect error, unknown, failed to fetch, or whatever. And then you're not going to see your tokens, and then you're going to be like, what the hell happened? I was supposed to have been airdropped tokens and they're not here. Fret not, I will show you how to fix this. So you're going to want to click on the extension. And here you can see my assets already, because I kind of had already fixed this when I was making this video. So I will walk you through how to fix it for yourselves as well. But basically, you're going to go to the extension, and then you're going to click on the hamburger menu to the left side, and then you're going to click on RPC. Now for me, you can see I have selected binary builders. You can select any one of them. Just switching your RPC, I've been told, will help, and then you press save. Once you do that, you just need to refresh the page and your Penumbra or tokens will become visible. So for me, you can see that I received 307 tokens. This is a tutorial account. I have other accounts where I got a lot more than this amount. So it's a pretty decent airdrop, to be honest. I'm relatively happy with it. And also it's free stuff, so I'm not really going to complain about the amount that I receive. But yeah, so you can see I've got my assets in here, and yeah, now I'm just going to show you how to navigate the platform. If you go back to the extension and you click on it, you can also choose between different front ends that are available, and these have been built by community members. So there's Starling Cybernetics and there's Silent Validator. So it's up to you to select the one you want to use. Now that that is out of the way, I'm gonna just walk you through the features of the platform. So you can shield your funds on Penumbra. Basically here you can see that Cosmos is kind of like the default, and you can switch between assets that you want to shield, and then you can also unshield, so you can enter that amount and unshield my if I wanted to. But if you want to shield assets, you can go, for example, to Celestia or DYDX or Cosmos Hub, connect your wallet, enter your Kepler password or whatever, approve the transaction just to get you in, and then you want to select the asset that you want to shield. So atom, and then you want to enter the amount. I have 0.43 atoms, so I'm just going to shield that atom by clicking shield assets, approve the transaction, and successful. I have shielded my atom. We can do the same thing for other assets, and so you can go back there, select DYDX, approve, and then select the assets that you want to shield. I have 0.07 DYDX, so just shield the assets, approve again the transaction, and you shield it. Next, you can send funds from Penumbra by entering the recipient's address and the amount that you want to send. You can enter a memo, just like a message saying this is what I'm sending you these funds for, or for whatever other reasons, could be regulatory. So you can also receive funds in the same way, and if it's an IBC deposit address, you can click on that filter. Next, you can swap assets. So over here, you can see there's different assets that you can swap through. So I selected and then I'm going to swap my for DYDX. Now I'm just going to enter one and then you can select the speed with which you want this transaction to be processed, and then you want to approve the transaction, and just like that, waiting for confirmation, and succeeded. So that is the swap functionality. Then you have stake. I noticed Stakecito is not on here, but we are a validator on Penumbra, so I'm going to look into that. But basically, you can go through the list of validators. So yeah, you can delegate just by clicking on delegate. And if you want to undelegate, you can also undelegate. But yeah, this is pretty much Penumbra at MAINNET. I imagine there's going to be more features over time. I also imagine there's going to be an improved user experience. The onboarding at this launch has not been ideal, given the amount of people who have kind of struggled to figure out how to navigate the accessing of their airdrop. But yeah, super stoked just with how they've launched. They didn't hype it, and they just kind of like took a very radical approach. Lava Network is another network that's taken a very radical approach with their launch yesterday, or the day before yesterday, given it's 1 a.m. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. I hope this will help a lot of you. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments, and we'll be happy to help you figure out how to get your airdrop and how to access and use the platform. That's all for today. Have a good one for now. Goodbye.